Hi, Chris Beasley here again with Gamry Instruments, and in this unboxing video we're going to open up our new 1-liter rotating cylinder electrode cell. This is ideal, of course, if you're going to be doing rotating cylinder experiments with our new RCE 10K rotator. Okay, so let's go through these items, one by one. A couple of them I'm going to pull out first because I want to get to the glass cell to start there. Okay, so of course, actually what I first want to mention is the manual itself. The manual describes the assembly and usage for this cell, so I know not everybody likes reading manuals, but this is incredibly helpful. Okay, so let's start with the glass cell itself. We have a 1-liter jacketed glass cell here. We have 2 ports for flow in and out. There's 2 adapters, 2 barbed adapters, so you can hook up to your circulator if you want temperature control. The cell itself has a smooth glass surface where you're going to put the top. There is an inlay for the O-ring, which I'll show you. So as I said, there's a Teflon coated, a PTFE coated O-ring here that will fit in this little depression. On top of that then would go the top, this peak top, like so. And we have this flange clamp, of course, that goes around to secure the lid to the glass cell itself. So I'm going to take the lid back off just because it's easier to move into the camera to show you various uses or various ports and how they are used. So in the center here, obviously this is where, when this is mounted, your rotating cylinder comes down through here. We have an adapter with a PTFE sealed bearing. So this bearing is meant to seal the entire cell so that you can blanket with gases if you need to, or if you want to pull out any reaction gases, you can do that. This seal is airtight. And so that would get mounted. I'll show you a full assembly in just a few seconds. We have a series of adapters that go in these various ports. They get screwed in for reference electrode, for a bubbler, for a counter electrode. So all these ports, that's what we're using for. So I want to show you how to mount one of these adapters or ports into the hole here in the peak. You have to make sure that the threads of the adapter are lined up well with the hole, or else you can, they won't thread in all the way. So one of the tricks is you get it lined up and you press with your index finger, or press with a finger to make sure that you're pressing the threads together, and then it makes it real easy to screw the adapter in. It's nice and easy that way. If you don't, so you can see how that adapter went all the way down to the bed of this port. If you don't, you can already see I can feel resistance with just the first few threads. So it's important to apply that side pressure. As you can see, it's getting these threads lined up properly takes a little bit of work. So that's one of the difficulties of machining peak. There we go. At an angle especially, is making sure that your threads can all get lined up properly. So what I'm actually going to do now is I'm going to show you what it looks like fully assembled, rather than take time to put all these in. So we have plugs, because you can use these ports for other things if you want to when you have other adapters, but really you have a reference electrode, a counter electrode, a bubbler, so various uses for each of these ports. And you can also see the fully assembled sealing bearing here. So this is where the RCE shaft goes down through, it gets sealed, and then of course this gets fully mounted on your cell. So these other accessories that you'll see here, we have a counter electrode, a graphite counter electrode for you. We have your bubbler for blanketing and degassing or de-aerating solution. Various stoppers just to seal off some of these ports. The clamp to hold the reference electrode to this adapter here. And then of course we have, well, use this adapter to mount your reference electrode in here, and then of course the clamp holds it in place. And so this moves until you put the clamp in place. That allows you to put the reference electrode as close to the working electrode as you need to. So there we have it. That's our 1 liter rotating cylinder electrode glass cell. This meets ASTM standards for 1 liter. Again, it's jacketed, so you can do temperature control or elevated temperature if you need to. If you have any more questions, you can visit our website, www.gamry.com, or reach out to us at techsupport@gamry.com. Thank you for your time.